What is up, guys? It's Raul TV, Team R4UL, your favourite YouTube mechanic, back again. What I'm doing now is I've got a 2017-18 kind of thing, VW Passat. This is the R-Line one, top of the range one, sports one. We're going to go ahead and replace the rear shock absorbers. So it doesn't really matter if it's an R-Line or anything like that. It should be pretty much the same on the normal standard one and the R-Line one. So VW Passat 2017-18 kind of thing, rear shock absorbers replacement. Let's go, let's do it. Okay, first things first, I put the car up on the ramp. If you're doing it on the floor, make sure it's nice and safe. Get some axle stands on it. You know the drill. Axle stand, jack it up, block on the front. Make sure it's safe. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take the wheel off. I've already took 4 of the bolts off, 17 mil. We're going to go ahead and take the last one off, take the wheel off. Like I mentioned in all my other videos, if you don't know how to take a wheel off, don't even attempt this job. So yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Okay, the first thing what we're going to do is it's pretty much the same. I've done it on a VW Golf, Polo, things like that. It's pretty much similar to them. So what we're going to do is first Skoda as well. Yeah, VW range basically. We're going to take that bolt off there, that screw off there. A Torx 25. Take that off. I mean, you don't have to go ahead and take the full cover off. If you want to make it easier for you, dead easy, take the full cover off. But that's more things to take off. I wouldn't really recommend it. Just take that one off there. Okay. Go to here and take that one off there, this one off here, okay? And that way, all we need to do is just gain access to this bolt here, and there's another bolt on that side there as well. So when we take that off, we can move that cover out of the way, gain access to that one. So basically, them 2 bolts on the top, 1 bolt on the bottom here, and that's about it basically. So yeah, let's get to taking this cover off, this one here, this screw off, and that screw off there. Okay, as you can see now, I've took this off, I've took that off there. I'm not bothering taking the whole cover off, you don't need to. Basically now, I can move that out of the way, get to that bolt there, move this out of the way, get to that bolt there. Okay, so it's whichever way you want to do it, you can do it, it's entirely up to you. It's either you take them 2 off first, then take that off, or you take that off first, then take them 2 off. Whichever way you want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and take them 2 off first. Okay, and then go ahead and take that off. Well, what you could do is slacken them 2, slacken that one, okay, then go ahead and take them 2 off completely, and then take that one off. Okay, so whichever way you want to do it. So let's go ahead and take them 2 off. 16 mil. Let's go. Okay, them 2 are off. As you can see there, it's all freestyling there. We're going to go ahead and take that one off. 18 mil. So I've got a socket, as you can see it's all spinning. So I'm going to get an 18 spanner on this side, socket, whatever you got, basically 18 mil. Okay, so there we have it. Everything off, the bottom bolt's off, that's off. I mean, it's dead easy now. All we do is just, I mean, I can't show you how to take it out from there. There we go, that's how we take it out. I'm not being funny or anything, there's nothing to it. So alright, what we're going to do now is, I mean, strictly speaking, like I mentioned in my other videos, I would recommend you change the cap as well. Basically the top cap, change that as well. But if there's nothing wrong with it, you can reuse it. I'm going to reuse it, I'm going to clean it up, reuse it again, the bump stop and the cover and everything. Reuse it, and that way, save a few pennies. And yeah, because that really doesn't do much. It's like a mountain basically, that's it. It hasn't got a bearing on there or anything like that. It's just a mountain. So yeah, let's go. Okay, because I'm replacing the shocker, I've just clamped it on the vise there, like I mentioned on my other videos, exactly like that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and take the top nut off. If you've got the proper tool for it, obviously it's a socket that goes over it and then you can hold it. I haven't got that proper tool, I mentioned in my other video, so I do it like this. Get the vise clamps on it, basically mold grips on it, and hold it with one hand and take it off with the other hand. Dead easy. I'll demonstrate. So just like that. I mean, if you've got the proper tool for it, then use the proper tool, proper socket. But if you haven't got it, you can just hold it there like that. That comes off. They're not that tight anyway. That's it. Happy days. That comes off. Let's go. Okay, so there's the new shock absorber. Okay, we'll, I mean, like I mentioned, you can renew the mounting if you want to. I mean, if you don't want to, it should do the job as it is. We'll put that in through there. Bump stop, everything is on there. That comes out through the top. Get the nut back on. Same way, we'll hold the top, tighten it up, happy days, and get it back on the car. Let's go. Okay, there's the shock absorber, all built up and everything. Just fit it in reverse order. Basically, we're going to get it in there, see if I can show you and film it at the same time. Basically, we get it in there first, there, and then that will just go in there. Move them covers out of the way. Now this one and this one, move it out of the way. Get the bolts lined up, get the bolts in, happy days. Let's go. Okay guys, I've put the top bolts on. The way I normally do it, refitted it. As you can see, the bottom is not on. Okay, I get the top one on, top two on basically, that one and that one. Just be careful, they go in an angle. Okay, so just be careful, don't just go straight in. They go in like a slight angle, so just be careful with that. I've got them two on but not tightened up, as you can see. So if you want to, I can just go ahead and tighten up on them. Okay, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. What we'll do now is we'll put the bottom bolt on and then we'll tighten everything up. Happy days. Let's go. Okay, to get the bottom bolt on, slightly different than taking it off. Taking it off, it comes off, it drops down a little bit. I mean, it's manageable. To put it back on, if you're feeling strong, you push it up yourself, get the bolt on. I'm not going to do that. I've just got a little hydraulic jack on there. Any trolley jack or whatever you've got, if you're doing it on the floor, just get a jack on there and just basically just jack it up. And while jacking it up, just line it up as well at the same time. There we go, it should line up. So we'll jack it up, line it up, line that bolt up. Happy days, there we go, lined up. Get the bolt in this way from the other side. Trying to do this with one hand, guys, so bear with me. So as you can see, that's going to come through. Get the nut on there, tighten up on that, tighten up on the two on the top, and that's about it. Job done.